channel podcast with our the Black Stars drew against the Queens of Uganda in a 2-2 draw that went on in Marrakech in Morocco, far away Morocco in northern part of Africa. This is the second game of Coach Otto Addo in his second coming after he was appointed as the coach of the Black Stars within this month. Mind you, after Chris Hughton left the job, his sacking came on after the AFCON when the Black Stars had a poor showing, failing to progress beyond the group stages. Otto Addo has come on board as the next Black Stars coach in his second stint. Mind you, he was the one who came and took over the Black Stars and eventually took them to Qatar 2022 during the last World Cup. He lost his first game against the Super Eagles of Nigeria 2-1, but yet in that game against the Queens of Uganda, it ended in a 2-2 draw. One positive thing for these two games that Coach Otto Addo has played under his second stint is that Jordan Ayew has been on target on those two occasions, and all of them came in a penalties. You remember Jordan Ayew scored a penalty in that 2-1 loss against the Super Eagles of Nigeria and scored again in that game against the Queens of Uganda, which ended in a 2-2 draw. The Black Stars took the lead courtesy Jerome Opoku after a corner was taken by Jordan Ayew. Jerome Opoku had his head on the ball and it went on to hit the back of the net after the Black Stars scored the first goal of the game. Black Stars conceded in that equalizer courtesy Stephen Dese Mokwala, who happens to be the striker of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The Ugandan import equalized for the Queens of Uganda, and before Jordan Ayew scored from that penalty or that spot kick, that made it 2-2, and then Mohamed Shaban's goal ended after the match, make it 2-2 in that game. So even though Mohamed Shaban's header was a bit questionable because a lot of people were talking about the fact that the ball didn't cross the line because the referee gave the Ugandans the goal, but let's give the referee the benefit of the doubt because she was the person who was on the side of the fence taking over as the official on that day when the game ended in a 2-2. So it's been 10 games for the Black Stars. The last 10 games, Black Stars have won only one game, and that happens to be the 1-0 win courtesy Inaki William during the 2026 World Cup qualifier in that first group game against Madagascar. The Black Stars in their last 10 games have won only one. And in their last 5 games of the Black Stars, they've conceded 2 apiece. They conceded twice against Cape Verde during the AFCON, conceded 2 goals against Egypt, conceded 2 against Mozambique, conceded 2 against Nigeria, and they conceded 2 against Queens of Uganda. It tells you about the fact that the defense is still one of the problems that the Black Stars and the new coach Otto Addo has to deal with. The goalkeeping problem, the build-out issues, and the confidence of the team as well, because the Black Stars on 3rd June will engage the Eagles of Mali in an all-important qualifier in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. And more needs to be done if the Black Stars can get their pieces together to make sure that they grind the results and ensure that the Black Stars qualifies to the 2026 World Cup. The game ended in a 2-2 draw against Queens of Uganda, and this has been the podcast with our channel. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and let's keep the conversation going on. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Obrigado. Gracias.
line up with the three, eh? Where you are supposed to go, okay? Abu, good diagonal, very good diagonal, eh? Good one and one.